papers after a few days away. Time to see what there is to harvest. You're after? You're after something? Heaps of snow peas. Nice big thick ones. Wow, that's a big one. Time to pull out these bok choy before they get completely demolished. I eat it, not the ducks. I like to use the juice pulp and put it directly in the garden to encourage worms. Oh, there's a worm there. is what remains of the Cape gooseberry shells. Quite pretty. Just dig all that in. It's a bit moist in there. They might need some sugarcane wash or something in there. I think I'll put some in. That worm tea's looking good too. I'll pop that over there. Grab some kohlrabi. I haven't harvested this before. Okay, so just woody actually, so I'm not sure how that one's going to go. Put it in her usual spot. Winding the plants. Scarlet globe radish. Done. Now I know it's too late for broccoli, but I have still got heaps of it. So we're just going to see what happens with this one. Pop it in. And some basil going here. That is my favourite nasturtium so far. Stunning. Hey, puss. So, a really interesting observation I made was that these mini green stalks, the bok choy, didn't do as well as I thought it would in here. So I'm having to move them out into the garden. The celery is doing good. And the remaining tomatoes have all been moved. But that is basically the same soil as this mini green stalk. And yet look at these doing exceptionally well in there. So no more bok choy in here. I'm having to move them over to the big garden. And yes, I am running out of space. Could probably put a couple in here. When I get back from my work trip, I might do that. Put one in there. Maybe one in there. One over there. Yes, that's what we'll do. We'll move them. Because I do love my bok choy. So these yellow zinnias are doing quite well. So just a quick garden tour before I go away again to work. The bok choy, which will be moved. Sprouting broccoli is doing really well in there. Still some flowers, snapdragons. Nasturtium's doing great. Zinnias, beautiful yellow flowers going on. There's a few brassicas in there, still kale, leeks. Broccoli's still quite firm. And yes, we do have new nails. Celery, spinach. These tomatoes are looking a little sad. They actually are all flowering quite early, so I'm not sure if they're doing that well, to be honest. This little alyssum is purple. It's rather cute. There's some more over here. And then we have kohlrabi in there. Some brassicas, some basil, carrots, lettuce, more celery. This is a bed of, I think that's actually a bed of dahlias. Haven't flowered yet. And here we go with the massive amount of snow peas. Harvesting them every day. And then those tomatoes are still doing pretty good around the corner there. Some more there. Oh, there's some I haven't covered. I'll have to cover those. And we have a few leftover brassicas that were shoved in, some carrots, some radishes. So what's left of the tomatoes. be pulling those out soon. This bed's looking quite full. I did put a bok choy in here. Zinnias, parsley, basil, spinach, rosemary, more basil, spring onions, heaps of dill. There's a couple of beets in there. And this is a determinant tomato that's going mad in here. And marigolds. And here we have more snow peas, which actually, some of them are getting quite big and they're almost like sugar snow peas. They're quite sweet too. A sprouting broccoli, huge sprouting broccoli there. So massive tomatoes coming through. Massive big bunches on this one. Cabbage in there. A couple of different tomato varieties in here. And the corn is still going, but I think it's a little bit overcome by the massive tomato plants. So I might take that corn out and move it over to the other corn bed when it starts to get sunnier. Put some new corn in. That's the birdies bed. On top of the aircon units we have some sprouting broccoli. Grapevine. Yellow pear tomatoes are pretty much finished, so I will be pulling that out. Silver beet, kale, nasturtium. The water tank bed, we have even more snow peas. I don't have any ears. More sprouting broccoli, kale and cabbage. And a beet. And the other bed here is a bit overrun by beautiful alyssum. So cabbage in there, more snow peas. That is definitely the watercress bed with a little bit of asparagus. And this is the Cape gooseberry. It still has a few more on there. In here we have a few brassicas that were left over, some radicchio. This broccoli looks like it's about to sprout. This purple one has, but it's not quite ready. I'll pick it when I get back. More beets and lettuce going nicely in there, even after all that rain. And more radicchio. Sweet potatoes going crazy. Even more broccoli, which is a little bit late for it, but we'll see. And mustard greens back to the start. So all in all, doing pretty well, Hapeles. Doing pretty well, despite me being away quite a bit. I'm sure when I get back there'll be heaps more to harvest.